Hey guys, welcome back. Now, over the past few days, I've been doing a little bit of grinding. I would have done this on stream usually, but just because recently I've been having a lot of issues when streaming, the quality's been awful. I've just decided to do the stuff off camera. But I did record my final boss fights. I'm going to do a big compilation of all of those in one. Or if you guys want to see them individually, I can still do that. I'm just thinking if it will be all in one, it'll be about an hour long. All of them are done, and hopefully, well, not sure if I'll stream 9.1, but that's my next goal. Probably gonna explore that, because that will get me a rank 3. Say that at this point, I've not even got a 7-star yet, through 8.1. Yeah, opening a couple of 6 stars here. Looking for, ideally, somebody that can deal with the Bahamut a bit better than who I've got. And with the luck of the draw, I end up getting a Kingpin. Now, with the promo code that was given, I did end up getting a Mr. Sinister, and that synergy is really powerful that Kingpin and Mr. Sinister have, with the power lock whenever the opponent throws a special. So I'll be making good use of that. And this next one, Terex, nothing really too useful. It's alright. It's fine, I'm not too concerned. But yeah, with that promo code as well, the 6-star Nexus that they gave us, my first pull was a Kushala, so as you can see in the top left there, that awakened Kushala is now Sig 200 and has been carrying me through literally everything. And with that, I'm going to rank 3 Red Skull, because Red Skull has also carried me through a hell of a lot. And not got enough ISO. I'm trying to be as class specific with the ISO as I possibly can be, just for maximum efficiency. And also it saves on gold. And I know both of those resources are ridiculously scarce. And they still are. Like, after completing everything and doing everything, I have no resources. I have no ISO that I can use on the champs I want to use it on. I have a decent amount of gold now, but I guarantee when I get the ISO, I'm not going to have the gold anymore. So it's like the worst of both worlds. It's horrible. Starting a new account and progressing quickly is horrible. Right, anyway, these are the rewards from 8.2. And I end up getting a Stealth Suit Spidey as my first 6-star, which is not bad. I have already invested in a couple of skill champs, so here, these pulls don't really make too much difference. These are just more potential options if I were to do Crucible, which, honestly, looking at it, I really want to do. Doom, also another great champ that could be potentially useful for something like Crucible. Because if I want to get Valiant, the way I'm going to get Valiant is by doing Crucible and exploring 9.1, because right now I don't have any Necro options. Well, at the moment, as of right now, anyway. And a Korg dupe, which is decent for Battlegrounds. And decent for Battlegrounds he was, even at rank 1. He was putting in some solid work for me. Now, I know a lot of people would have thought Battlegrounds probably isn't on my radar at the moment, especially with how small my roster is and how top heavy it is. About that, I may have done a bit of grinding, just maybe. Yeah, I may have got the Titan Crystal, which we'll be opening in this video. A little bit later on, I think I sell a couple of these T4s. Yeah, I do. Just so that I can form my next T5 Mystic, and that is not quite me having a first rank 4. Come on, find it. Yeah, I buy some of this stuff from the BG store and from the Glory store. yeah. Get 4 of these. I need to save my glory for the T6 ISO selectors. So I'm trying to be a little bit conservative with that. And then there we go. And now, my first rank 4 champ is this Kushala. And my god, she carried me through so much. Literal instant ban every single Battlegrounds match. But she did alright. Like, she did fucking everything in content that's possible. She cleared so much for me in Act 8. And this right here is the reason I've been saving my ISO. For times like this where it's like I want to rank up a certain class of champ, but I just don't have the ISO for it. If I use the wrong class ISO, it'll cost more gold and not have as many levels. So that's why I want to save stuff. And now, my first ever 7-star. I got this midway through a BG's grind. Through the Realm event. That Realm event, for a new account that can actually, like, has the time to get in and grind up to get that last milestone, these were absolutely huge. I'm sitting on over 100k trophy tokens right now, and my first 7-star from this is Dust, which is an absolute banger, especially on this account, because she's not somebody that I necessarily played much on my main. She's a very good option for Glycan. And she is pretty good. Like, she's going to be useful. She's probably going to be my first rank 3. As long as I can get the T6CC, she will probably be my first rank 3. Purely because, as I say, not somebody I've used on my main, not somebody I've really used at all. A lot of utility, really good damage. Just an overall solid champ. And another point midway through the BG's grind, end up doing the side quest to get 757 star shards, and that is my next discounted one. And this is I was speechless after this pull, I'll be honest with you. This is probably going to make a lot of people very angry and a lot of people very jealous, because this is my second 7-star on this account, and it is arguably the best pull in the crystal. And the second 7-star is going to be an Onslaught. Now, my reaction when getting this, I was sat laughing for quite a bit, and then I also had my head in my hands, constantly saying no. Just no, 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 no. What? Yeah, it's a pretty good pull. And a lot of people will say, oh, why don't you just rank 3 Onslaught over Dust? I do have a rank 3 Onslaught on my main, and I do use him a lot. And I'm going to level him up. I'm going to get him to level 25 because he is going to help me a lot in story content. But I'm probably not going to rank him up just yet anyway. I'll probably end up rank 2 in him a little later on. But for now, mutant rank up wise, it's probably still going to be Dust. Again, just to have that diversity between accounts. And that Battlegrounds win there, with 19 hours to go, was the one to push me over the 5k mark, and also got me up to Vibranium 4, which I'll be honest, I never thought I'd make it to with an account this size. And as you can see, my 2 7-stars are Dust and Onslaught. And my third 7-star is going to be a Titan Crystal, which is bizarre. But I can't complain. And I'm going to open this 6-star first. It's going to be Spider-Punk. And originally when I first opened this, I thought, is this a sign? Like, this could be good. I wouldn't mind a Spider-Punk on this account. It'd be alright. Like, basically, from this, I just want somebody that I don't really use on my main, or don't have on my main. And that is exactly what I got. I got a Patriot. And I don't really know how to feel about this. Like, he's alright, but I don't think he's anything outstanding. From what I've seen and what I've actually used, he seems like a champ specifically made for Alliance War, where you're constantly using power backs, and yeah. He seems alright, but after playing around with him a bit, I'm personally not the biggest fan of him. Like, I see the potential, but maybe it'll just take a bit more time for me to get used to. But yeah, right now, not my favourite. But hey, that's the whole point of this mini account. Start playing champs that I don't usually play. Learn new champs. See who can do what. See who's valuable for a newer account. And yeah, moving on. We have just finished 8.3 at this point. There's not much to open, no 7-star yet. I'll be honest, I forgot that I'd opened the 2 discounted ones, which basically means that the rest from now on are going to cost 15k. And I get a SIG 40 5-star Green Goblin relic. Yeah, all I want on this account now are new relics, new classes. Every single relic I've got is either Tech, Cosmic, or Mystic. As 5 stars or 6 stars. It's horrendous. But yeah, the only things we've got to open here are 2 6-star Nexus Crystals. And I'll be honest, I just go for Electra here for the ISO, because ISO is that scarce that I'm having to, well, whenever the option arises, I'm going to pick a duplicate from a Nexus. Unless it's like a game-changing champ. Here, I go for Mr. Fantastic. I would have picked Nightcrawler, but I used him a lot as a 5-star. And also I have the max SIG, and I'm probably not going to SIG up a 6-star. Or even rank up the 6-star, because I have 2 mutant 7-stars that require my mutant ISO. And now the 3 to 4 gem. This could be big, because if this is anything but Mystic, really, it can get put to use and get me one step closer to Paragon. And it's skill, which is pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. Just going to pop these open as well. And yeah, I'm going to use that gem pretty much straight away on this Mantis. And she's still very, very low level, even right now. I just don't have the ISO to actually level her up. It's because I just used all my skill ISO on Patriot. But now, anyway, my Act 8 completion rewards for the whole act got two 7-stars, I think. I got one from the actual 8.4 itself, from the shards, and then one just full one for completion. Again, I'm going to go for the ISO here from this Nexus. And this next one, yeah, that leaves me in a pretty sticky situation. Absolutely going to go Herc. But yeah, I don't know if I'm actually going to use him. Mainly because, like, Herc's just that dominant of a champ and can just clear that much. Yes, it would be useful, but at the same time, I don't really want to just be blitzing everything with one champ by having a cheat death and cheesing everything. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to think on that one for a little bit, whether it's actually worth taking Herc up and just Hercing it for the whole game. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, that 4 relic is huge. I can stick that on CGR now. And yeah, that's going to be pretty much perfect. And now 6-star relic time. Honestly, for this, I just wanted a new class. I just wanted either skill, science, or mutant, and I get another green goblin relic. Between 5-star and 6-star, I've pulled this 4 times, and I probably have like 10 relics total. It's ridiculous. The game just wants me to have the green goblin relic. Now, double 7-star time. Again, the main things I'm looking for are champs that are usable that I don't really use on my main, and that I can find cool uses for. And the first one is going to be Gladiator, which is definitely in that area. Personally, from the little I've played this guy, I'm not the biggest fan, but I have seen a lot of people do a lot of good stuff with him. Don't know if he needs the dupe or not though. And the second one is going to be a Morbius, which is a very good pull for this camp. Morbius can just dish out a lot of damage. And yeah, he's pretty good. So yeah, overall, I don't think I've had a miss in my 7 stars yet. The biggest miss is probably Patriot, to be fair. And yeah, to get Paragon, I'm now going to use one of these 3-4 gems on Silk. I'm not going to use any other gems yet, purely because of gold. I want to save my gold for when I start taking up 7 stars. But I am going to level up Silk and Mantis still to full rank 4. And yeah, this is where the account's at now. So, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.